Sweetness. So you'll notice I have a nice little space background. I just got that from the internet. You can just probably like Google an image if you want to make yours look nice too. Or you could be all awesome and draw it in a software like my paint or something. So in this tutorial now, what we're going to be doing is we will be creating the effects on the vortex. But of course, we also want to add the 3D rotation on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a peg to my vortex here. I'll move on from there. So a peg acts like the same transformations that you'd have on a regular drawing, unless you go into the layer properties of that peg. Now you could either right click and choose layer properties, or you could just hit this layer properties here. So I'll just enable 3D. So now on my peg layer, I don't have to add a keyframe per se, because this is on. I can just use my rotate tool, and now you'll see that I have the ability to rotate. Now when I rotate this, what's going to happen is that it's going to slice through the drawing itself. See? I'm going to fix that for you. So there's an easy way to fix this, and you can use what's called the maintain size button in the advanced animation tool section. And what I'm going to do is apply it to the space background. So I hit this, and I'm going to go to the top view and just pull it back. Until I'm satisfied. So you see there? Easy fix. Now apart from that, what we can do is we could probably move our portal a little further back so that it doesn't look so bad. So I'm going to be using the translate tool. Let's push this back like so. Now unfortunately you see it's still slicing through, so I'm going to have to do that again with the maintain size. I'll put it back a good distance so that in case of anything it doesn't touch anymore. So back to our vortex, just rotate this like so, and it should be good. So from this view I'll just probably pull this over about here, and that should be enough. Now let's add some effects to this. Well, let me show you what the preview looks like. So we hit play. We should get something like this. It's not amazing, but it'll do. Alright, so let's add some effects. Now you know that whenever you look at the effects, you cannot see it unless you go to the render view. So this is what we have now. So you have to go to the network view and look at our stuff. Just order this around a bit. And so some of the effects I'm going to be taking is the glow and probably the blur. So to the module library, we go to the filters and we grab what we want. So what I want is the glow and also the blur radial. Now here's the fun part. It's always good to have effects so his stuff look more awesome. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna blur my image, the blur radial. I'm just gonna slide it through by holding down Alt and sliding it between the composite, and we'll have that. I'm gonna go to the properties of this blur radial and increase the radius to about just 5. 5 seems a good amount, or we can just go 7. 7 is a good number. Close that. And for the glow, what the glow does is actually turns your drawings themselves into a glow. But we don't want to do that because it would end up something like this. So I'm going to do instead is I'm going to add myself a nice little composite for this. Control H. I'm going to slide my stuff into this to go into the main composite. And this can go here. Sorry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the vortex through the glow and the glow to the composite. And now in the properties of the glow, I can mess around with the radius, the colors, etc. I'm just going to keep it a little simpler. So let's make my radius about, I don't know, 20. Now you can barely see what's going on here, and it looks a little paler now. So what I'm going to do is instead I'm going to show you, I'm going to be choosing one option. I'm going to be using use source color, but I want to show you what multiplicative looks like. So it looks a bit more vivid now. Take it off, it's less, but we're going to use source color, so it looks more mysterious and such. Now if I don't like that, I could always change it, but let's see if I can increase my radius a bit more. Maybe it might look better with a bigger radius. Nice. 50 works. So hit close, and this is the effect that you would want to have on your vortex. Some in space spinning. So if you render that out, it should look okay. So the next part of the video will be the particles. So hopefully everything went well. If stuff didn't go so well, you can always leave a comment down below. You can write on my channel, and you can like and subscribe, share with a friend. So take care, thanks for watching, God bless, see you in part 3.